Regenerating.
New platform located.
New era initializing. Stand by.
Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Hertfordshire.
New music generator.
New music generator.
New music generator.
Life on the road, or life on the run. We're flying broke, but we're not done. No, raise me up, then shoot me down. Trying to build something up from the ground. No, this earth is full of sound, where the roots together bound. Yeah, we give to the machine, but we don't get it back. Feeling all your vibrations, but I want more from my creation. Yeah, still burnt out from working late, counting pennies for the streams they take. Yeah, it's rigged, it's fake, it's the cards we must play. So we wait for a break to believe in better days. We give to the machine, but we don't get it back. We don't get it back. Oh no. Oh, couldn't we just have stayed? Mess is all that's left, and now we wait. Gotta keep holding on for just another day. Make it loud, pocket proud, right to a stage. Oh no, yeah. We don't get it back. Yeah, we give to the machine, but we don't get it back. Oh, we give to the machine, but we don't get it back. Oh no, they don't care, no. They take. Yeah, we give to the machine, but we don't get it.
Hello, welcome to the New Music Generator. Hi, we're here again, episode number 2 of the programme. My name is Tim Willett. I will be your guide for the next couple of hours where we fill the airtime with lots of brand new music from artists from across East Anglia. And by East Anglia, I mean Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Hertfordshire or Bedfordshire. And we are on YouTube this evening. Slight difference in the broadcast to last week. This programme has been recorded slightly further in advance, so we're not live tonight. But if you're watching on YouTube, hopefully you won't be able to tell the difference. And it does mean that I can edit something out. No, I won't. I'm going to do it all live. But everything else you watch, the videos, the graphics and everything will be exactly the same. It just means that you'll be able to watch it back later on Mixcloud Live, and we're not on Instagram this week, but you will as you are listening now, be able to listen to this program rebroadcast via our friends at Nogs Radio UK. And you can find the link to listen to the audio stream. If you don't want to see me or watch the fancy graphics, then you can find the video, the audio stream on newmusicgenerator.com. Got loads of good music for you this week. Thank you for continuing to send in your music to inbox at newmusicgenerator.com. We've got a brand new track, the first play, I believe, of the new single from AFTERDRIVE. Their new track coming up. We've also got brand new music videos from Gabby Rivers and from Connor Adams, as well as many others. As always, some new artists to the playlist, new Cambridge or young Cambridge bands that we're going to introduce you to later on, and some solo artists as well. So we'll try and squeeze in as much new music as we can on the programme. And we're going to revisit a short clip from the Myopia interview that I did last week, where Ollie and Elliot brought in their child's keyboard, which features on their brand new single, which we're going to play now because we gave this the very first play on the show last week. This is Two on the Ground, the latest single out later on this week from Myopia.
Temples with the bottom of their heels.
That is Two on the Ground, the brand new single from Myopia, which is out on Friday, and they are playing a gig at the 66 Bar in Cambridge this weekend. You can find the interview as part of last week's programme. You can watch it back on YouTube and Mixcloud Live, should you wish to do so. And thank you for all the support. I had lots of really good feedback and lots of good viewer numbers on that from last week's show. So, yeah, you seem to be liking this new visualised version of the programme. It means I have to do a lot more work. I'll be honest with you, I got a bit lazy before. I just kind of pitched up, played music, didn't really prepare what I was going to play in advance, just kind of made it up as I went along. But I need to do a lot more preparation for this particular version of the programme. So you got me on my A game, and hopefully you'll enjoy this week's programme without any technical difficulties. Now, I'm going to try and be super clever by playing you a bit of an interview from last week's show when Myopia came into the studio, and where we were talking about those sound effects that you can hear at the beginning and the end of their new single, Two on the Ground. And they, in fact, brought in the child's keyboard, I think it's probably the best way to describe it, that made those sound effects. Let's have a watch. Some sound effects in there at the beginning and the end, which you've brought with you, the thing that's responsible for these sound effects, right?
Here it is.
Let's just change the camera and see. Okay, so what's this?
Well, this is a keyboard.
Well, for those people who are not watching, it's not any old keyboard. It looks like a keyboard that you would give to a 4-year-old.
That's because it's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Maybe even younger than that.
Yeah, maybe.
2-year-old. Yeah.
Did you find it in a charity shop?
Yeah, we were going to film some promotional footage for this, and we went to get where there was basically the cover art, which we have actually posted today, was taken in a playroom in a pub that in Malden that I frequent, and
Right, and you were given permission to be in the playroom.
Yes.
No one else in the playroom.
Oh, that's also good. Yeah, we should probably point that out. Yeah.
Yes, it was an empty
Abandoned
playroom.
playroom,
It was an empty playroom, and we were with the boss of the pub, so it's fine. But not the boss, the manager. But and we took the photo, and it just looked crazy and weird, and we were just like, okay, cool, want to use that photo. And then we were considering going back to that room when it was closed and using it to shoot some footage, and then they don't have the room anymore. They got rid of it. So basically I was like, okay, well, we're going to try and recreate it in a corner of the studio, and we went to a charity shop and bought just the weirdest stuff we could find, and happened across this wonderful creation.
Little does the person who donated that to the charity shop know what it's gone on to do in its life.
Yeah, who knows where this song's going to go.
It's brilliant.
We could be here for hours.
Does this too. That's the one.
That is the start of the song.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Just one more.
Oh.
There you go. That's the end.
Although it sounds different there than it does on the track. So
Multifunctions.
The battery is dying, I think.
I pitched it to the
I was
same
going to
key
say,
as
did
the
you do
song,
some
yeah.
post-production work on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the sound at the beginning and the end, they're two different sounds, are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the beginning sound again? Very nice.
Yeah.
And then the end?
I have to do it twice because it chooses for you.
Oh, I see.
Not that one. It's this one. Bang.
And you also, if you listen very carefully, you do hear the very end of
Yeah,
that
the little rattle. I was trying very hard not to.
Because
Oh,
there's
okay.
no way of
I was going to say, you can't really get rid of that, can you?
No, it's a very limiting musical
yeah.
instrument.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
But we went for it anyway.
Okay. And what's the thing attached to the end of it? It's looks like it's got claws or something.
Well, it seems like it's made for a drummer
I feel like
to
that
attach to
that
his drum
could,
kit.
that could attach
Oh,
to
I see.
Extra drums.
one of my cymbal stands. I could stick that on there at our first gig of the tour and
Yes.
just play the
You
intro,
should, 'cause it's
play
a
the intro
talking
live.
point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Yeah.
Don't see why not.
There
Right.
it is.
And do you remember how much you paid for it?
£1.
Wow, what a bargain!
Come on.
What a bargain! I feel you should, this might start something. People just charity shop musical
Yeah.
instrument finds,
We kitted
children's toys.
We kitted the studio out for the music video for £6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't go far wrong.
You also
in
found
charity
a
shop.
kid's microphone, with a stand and everything. With
Yeah.
I didn't realise, but it had a cable.
They
and
weren't all
everything.
kids' toys, but yeah.
Yeah, what?
There was a desert orchid
was
racehorse photo on the
Some
wall.
racehorse photo. There's also a picture of some cats,
Yeah.
which were clearly someone's cats that they'd taken a picture of in the
Okay.
frame. And
So someone's cats are in this video,
Yeah.
and someone's keyboard is in our new song. So. We're all inclusive.
I'd love the story to be that the person who donated that actually sees this and makes themselves known.
That would be.
Or wants it back.
Wants it back or wants a cut of the royalties
Yeah,
when it goes,
yeah.
Goes famous.
Unless they made the keyboard, then they're
No,
not.
is it what? Is it? It's not Fisher Price or something, is it?
It's not branded.
No, it's not branded.
And
It's not
I
big,
checked.
just
Oh,
Oh,
actually,
okay.
I could point. Let me just. No.
Okay.
And I did check about copyright, and we're good.
It's our own.
Oh, yeah, because the person that composed that tune will want some royalties from your music.
Yeah.
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 Wasn't there a Gorillaz song that started
Yeah.
on a keyboard like that?
Same thing. It's
Yeah.
just a sample and a keyboard.
Yeah.
They
That's
got away
good.
with it, so we're good.
Is this the only track it's featuring in?
So far.
Well,
TBC?
I like these little things, so I might have to put those in there somewhere.
I like that. I like that one. That's like somebody saying, someone's
Yeah.
coming. Yeah, someone important's coming. That's Ollie and Elliot talking to me last week. As I say, you can find the full interview on YouTube and Mixcloud Live. Myopya's new song is out on Friday, and that is the same date that they are playing at the 66 Bar in Cambridge. So if you've never seen Myopia play live before, I highly recommend that you get down and see them play live. Full band show from them in Cambridge on Friday. You're watching the New Music Generator. Now it's time for a new track from the Peterborough-based band The Portland, who have decided to release, off the back of the single The Hatch that they released a few weeks ago, a secret B-side track that dropped at midnight yesterday. This is their new track. It is called Anticipate.
I open my eyes and all that I see, the same cracks on the ceiling staring me down. And now anticipation makes its peace with me. Oh, I wish that I'd said yes to you now. And now I'm left to anticipate. Well, the grief it greets me every single day. Well, I've tried to navigate the way. Well, things change in ways you can't anticipate. Now it's a great day, that's a second name. And when the clouds break, they throw me to the ground. And on the left hip, I melt like a snowflake. Oh, and tears were precious as much as a frown. And now I'm left to anticipate. Well, the grief it greets me every single day. Well, I've tried to navigate the ways. Well, things change in ways you can't anticipate. Now I'm left to anticipate. Well, grief, oh, it greets me every single day. Well, I've tried to navigate the way. Things change in ways you can't anticipate. Now I'm left to anticipate. Well, the grief it greets me every single day. Well, I've tried to navigate the ways. When things change in ways you can't anticipate. When things change in ways you can't anticipate. Said things change sometimes, don't try too hard.
So that's Anticipate From the Portland, that track came out at midnight a couple of nights ago, so available to stream now alongside their track The Hatch that's been out for a few weeks. The Portland got quite a few live dates in the diary, just a few to mention for you in and around our area in no particular order. They will be playing alongside Chest on the 22nd of May at the Waterfront Studio in Norwich. They're also going to be playing at the Apex in Bury St Edmunds in April as part of a new night called Club Columbia, alongside Chest and Jaded Teeth and Icarus as well, who the Portland are also going to be playing alongside at the Pier Hat in Manchester on the 20th of March, and also playing in Norwich on the 4th of July at Dead Wax. There's just a few of their gigs coming up. Plenty more. Check out their social media. They're on Instagram if you want to go and find them. They are the Portland Band, and that is their new song called Anticipate.
G.
All right, well, the beauty of being visualised now, and if you're not watching us, then you can tune into YouTube at New Music Generator. Please give us a subscribe. The beauty of being visualised is that we can play music videos, and Gabby Rivers has dropped a new music video for one of her tracks called What Is the Problem? Now, we played this as a single on the show quite a few times, and she's just released the EP and had a EP launch gig in Norwich that this track came from. But as the video is brand new, then I thought we would give it a play. So, for the very first time on this show, this is the new music video from Gabby Rivers for her track called What Is the Problem? There we go. That is the new video for Gabby Rivers and her track called What Is the Problem? You can find that on her YouTube channel. And her EP is out now, and you can find more details of Gabby's upcoming gigs on her social media. It's the New Music Generator. My name is Tim Willett, here between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. UK time. on a Wednesday night, playing you the very best music from emerging artists from across East Anglia. And if you are an emerging artist from across East Anglia and you would like to send us your music, then have a listen to this.
To submit your music to the show, email an MP3 or WAV file to inbox@newmusicgenerator.com, ensuring you include a short biography and links to your social media.
All submissions from within our coverage area in East Anglia will be considered for airplay.
Indeed, and lots of you have done. Thank you very much. We'll get to some more brand new submissions from the inbox in a little while. Now, all being well, 4 boys from Ipswich, known as AFTERDRIVE, will be on the show as guests next week, and we're about to drop their brand new single that came out today. It is called Fashion, and their press release reads as follows. AFTERDRIVE return with their new single Fashion on the 25th of February, a dark, hazy dive into modern romance. To celebrate the release, the band will play a headline London show at the Social on the 9th of March. Tickets on sale now. They went on sale at 6 o'clock today. AFTERDRIVE are a band on the rise, locking into a sound that feels both fresh and inevitable. Their new song Fashion plays like a future classic, up-tempo, modern and confidently fusing their influences with standout performances, more than just another guitar band. AFTERDRIVE push beyond their roots, layering contemporary synths and electronics beneath vocalist Ben Watts' effortlessly cool delivery. Fashion plays out across late nights and chaotic encounters, and magnetic infatuation with someone who is volatile, exciting, with the kind of presence that pulls you in even when you know it's bad for you. Beneath that rush, Fashion reveals something colder, exploring how love can feel hollow in the social media age, where connection is easy, disposable, and often built on surface-level attraction rather than intimacy. AFTERDRIVE tap into the frustration of being physically close to someone whilst emotionally miles apart, a relationship full of tension, silence, and things left unsaid. Moody, impulsive, and painfully self-aware, Fashion produced and mixed by Thomas Mitchener captures a generation caught between wanting closeness and being seduced by the image, where desire burns fast but something real always seems just out of reach. The band have just been on tour as a support with Entitled Sons and are going to go on tour again very soon, supporting US superstar Maggie Lindemann on a series of UK and EU dates beginning in Dublin on the 14th of April. This, of course, comes off the back of them supporting Ed Sheeran at Portman Road last summer. This is the brand new single from AFTERDRIVE, the very first time you're hearing it. This is called Fashion.
passion and fashion is turning me on. Your passion and fashion is turning me on. Your passion and fashion is turning me on.
You're watching the New Music Generator live with Tim Willett.
Brand new single out today from Ipswich band AFTERDRIVE. That is Fashion. As I say, all being well, they will be guests on this show next week. If you are a singer-songwriter or a band and you fancy coming on the show, fancy coming over to the studio or possibly doing something remotely, maybe involving an interview or a live session, drop me a message. Inbox at newmusicgenerator.com is the way to get in touch. Or you can also get in touch with me on Instagram at New Music Generator. Or also on Facebook under the same handle. Now, say loads of new music come in. Every single week we get new music from artists that I didn't know were out there until I read the email. And this one comes as follows. Now, I should say, if you're watching on the camera and I move away like this, it's because I'm reading a screen over here. And I don't mean to be rude by turning away from you. Let me introduce you to Laura T. Hi, New Music Generator. My name is Laura, and I've recently collaborated with local songwriter Seraphic, who has written this track called Echoes. It's written about losing a close friend. Laura is a pop singer-songwriter based in Norwich. She released her first single in 2022. Since then, her music has been consistently picked up by Introducing, featured on Fresh Under the Net, playlisted by Under the Radar, and also played on other local radio stations. Laura's solo music explains feelings through her adult life, from experiences in relationships, feelings of trust, betrayal, lies, deceit, and in contrast, the joy and highs of being in love. Laura's collaborated with quite a few local musicians over the years, including Damien Carruthers, Greg Madge, and Rob Carey. Now, Damien Carruthers, a.k.a. Seraphic, is the person that she has collaborated on this track. Although I've been releasing music for a while now, this is my first submission to NMG. Well, welcome, Laura. Thank you for getting in touch. The longer extended version wouldn't fit into this email. Happy to send you another. No, the radio edit's fine. So let's have a listen to it then, shall we? This track is called Echoes. It's by Laura T, and it features Seraphic. Here we go.
Tears like rain roll down my cheek. Another life, another place, another name. No words to say. A shooting star, and it slowly fades away. So let me fall, 'cause I don't wanna dream of you at all. So let me cry, 'cause there's nothing good about goodbye. You're an echo in the silence of 1,000 broken hearts. An angel without wings, another shadow in the dark. When I think about you, I just wanna make you proud. Let's sing this song, let's sing it loud. I look up and I pray for the stars to bring you back to me today. I'll be okay, 'cause the shadow in my heart fade away. So let me fall, 'cause I don't wanna dream of you at all. So let me cry, 'cause there's nothing good about goodbye. 1,000 broken hearts. An angel without wings, another shadow in the dark.
That is Laura T and Seraphic, and the track is called Echoes. Thank you for getting in touch, Laura. And Damien as well. If you want to, as I say, inbox at newmusicgenerator.com. That is the place you can go to. And if you've got a music video, then please let us know, because we'll happily play it, because we have the ability to do so now. You might be watching us on YouTube this evening, or you might be listening to us via the audio stream at Nogs Radio UK. There'll also be a podcast, and we'll be putting this back up as a podcast. There's a bit of a disruption on that front, but and I didn't get a decent quality audio recording of the show last week. So from this week, we'll definitely have a podcast. So if you like listening on your podcast feed, then we'll get that back up and running for you very soon indeed. All right, more new music for you now. This one comes from a new band from Cambridge, who write as follows. We are The Contrives, an indie alternative rock band from Cambridge consisting of Luca, age 17 on guitar and vocals, Jamie, 16 on drums, James, 15 on bass. Last Friday, we released our debut single, Better Plans. I think this was the Friday before last, actually. It's an alternative indie rock song influenced by the likes of Smashing Pumpkins and The Strokes. We'd absolutely love it to be played on your show. We've never released any music before Better Plans. Despite this, we have developed a very loyal and dedicated following in Cambridge across 5 years of being in a band, 3 of which are under the name of Peroxide. See, this is what just amazes me. Is say, here we are, a radio show based just up the road from Cambridge, and didn't even know that these guys existed, yet they've been around for 5 years. So you found us now, and under your new guise. We've packed out venues such as the Portland Arms, the Junction, the Cottenham Rock Club, and the 6-6 multiple times. We love high-energy concerts, crowd participation, and keeping the grassroots Cambridge music scene alive. Amen to that. If you wish to catch us live, we'll be playing regularly once the summer begins, our next scheduled gig being Land Beach Party in the Park on the 27th of June. We'd love for you to play us on your show and introduce your listeners to our music. We have lots more songs in the bank for future releases, and we'd love to make a strong initial mark in the industry. All right, well, thank you, Luca, Jamie, and James, for getting in touch. Let's play your single, shall we? This is available now to stream. You can also find them on Instagram and Facebook. Their Instagram handle is... Let's just load that up. Oh, it's The Contrives, all one word, Contrives. Let's have a listen to their song then. This is their debut single, new band. Well, kind of not really new to releasing, but not new to playing live, from Cambridge. This is Better Plans by The Contrives.
Perfect for you. I can never look you in the eye. You did the same, but I think I know why. 3 years on, why do I even still try? Oh, why? 'Cause I don't know where I to go. It caught me out a long time ago. I kicked the pebbles and I burned the road. I ended up right back at home. You said I'm great, I guess you lied. We fit together like Bonnie and Clyde, staring into the palm of my hands. Well, I guess you have better plans. To fail, you tricked me to think that I could never just bail. Screaming, but I can't hear a sound. I'm waking up in the lost and found. 5 years on, why do I even still try? Oh, why? I don't know where I to go. It caught me out a long time ago. I kicked the pebbles and I burned the road, but I ended up right back at home. You said I'm great, I guess you lied. We fit together like Bonnie and Clyde, staring into the palm of my hands. You had better plans.
There we go. That is the new single from The Contrives, a Cambridge-based band, and it is called Better Plans, available now for you to go and stream should you wish to do so. There are, reassuringly, an emerging clutch of young bands coming out of the scene at the moment. There are a few from Cambridge that I see on the Five a Nights lineups, and starting to hear from them now. It's always difficult when you're a young band because money isn't necessarily something that you've got plenty of, and getting access to a studio to record your music isn't always very straightforward. So that means we don't often hear from some of the young bands until a bit later on, because they gig a lot, but we don't hear from them because they haven't got something that's decent quality for us to play. But that's starting to turn now. So that's the Contrives this week. We played the Detour last week and the Disagreement a few weeks ago. And then we've also got some of the other bands that we featured in the NMG Awards this year, like Marauder and bands like that, who are hopefully going to be back soon with some new music. Fingers crossed. Yeah, exciting. Now, I did see one of the bands I just mentioned, excuse me if I can get my words out, Berry Sound. Last Saturday, I managed to get along to one of the heats of Berry Sound, and the band I saw were the Detour, who we played on the show last week. And hello to Noah and the guys from the band again. If we get a chance, we'll play your song again later on in the show. They were very good. They were my favourites. But sadly, after a very closely run competition with the judges, they didn't quite make it to the final, which is disappointing. But well done to Lights Out, who were also very good, and Cameron Baker, who was the other artist that was up for being in the final of Berry Sound. And that means that the finalists for Berry Sound have been chosen, and the final takes place a week on Saturday at the Apex in Bury St Edmunds, and tickets are available now. And the guest headline band is Hello Kitty Funland, who won the competition last year, who deserved to win it just purely on their name, to be honest with you, because Hello Kitty Funland is just a great name, isn't it? So there we go. If you are a young band from Cambridge or Suffolk or anywhere, then please get in touch with us. I also realised, and maybe this is how they found out about the show, that the Detours music was recorded, by Kyle from Voyage. So I wonder if that's a little recommendation from him, or maybe Berry Sound, or maybe somewhere else. I don't know. Right, let's play you a music video now, shall we? Another release from Connor Adams. He is being very prolific at the moment. It was only a few weeks ago that we played his last single for the first time. Then we played the music video for it last week. And this is now another track taken from his EP, which is called Traffic Lights, which is released on March the 20th. This is the next music video to drop from Connor Adams. This is called Rush Hour.
This song's called Rush Hour, and it goes like this.
Hotels and motorways those, are you home yet? How long do you regret the life you chose? I think you're obsessed. 'Cause it's rush hour, and there's zero hour of night. Oh, it's rush hour, and I'm sitting at the back of the line. Rush hour, rush hour.
New music generator.
I don't wanna lose you as much as you want this. So I'll try to come up with the words to say in the heat of the moment, in the back of the car. We haven't gone the distance, but we've come this far. Out of phase, out of my mind. Something's out of place. Always hard to find. I'll be waiting here, and you'll be waiting there. I'll be waiting here, and you'll be waiting there. You're trying to tempt me in your devilish ways. I'm falling for your tricks again and again. In the heat of the moment, in the back of the car. We haven't gone the distance, but we've come this far. Out of phase, out of my mind. Something's out of place. Always hard to find. I'll be waiting here, and you'll be waiting there. I'll be waiting here, and you'll be waiting
I just wanted to get that one in there because haven't played it for a few weeks. That's Comra, aka Connor Andrews, currently in Moonlight Academy. That's his solo project. Out of Phase, one of the tracks we played very start of the year. Well, actually, I wasn't back in on the show until middle of January, so it's only about 6 weeks ago since we played it, maybe even less than that. But was a one to watch at the time, and very good track. Just thought we'd chuck that one in there. You're listening and watching the New Music Generator on YouTube, and also an audio stream via Nogs Radio UK, which you can find a link directly via our website at newmusicgenerator.com. I would like to take a moment at this point to thank our supporters. Lots of people have been very supportive about the show continuing in this format. And I'd like to give a shout out to Bandmade Merch Co., to East Anglian Festival Network, the Portland Arms, Here We Are, Shy Cat Publicity, North Acre Recording Studio, the Hunter Club, Washing Machine, Brewboard, the Plough, and the Fifths Studio. The latter two come on board this week. So thank you very much to them for all of their support. Look forward to working with all of those on various projects, the NMG Awards and stuff like that. As the year goes on. Very exciting, this new platform. There will be other things going on. There will be other people popping up and doing content. But at the moment, for the next few weeks, while we just bed ourselves in, let's not run before we can walk. It's just me here on a Wednesday night playing all the music that you send into the show via inbox at newmusicgenerator.com. We also have a very exciting announcement tomorrow, which will be made on our social media channels. We're partnering up with a local festival, and we're putting on sending an act. We're sending them to boot camp. No, we're sending an act that we play on our playlist a lot to play at one of the region's biggest and most loved up-and-coming grassroots music festivals. And the announcement of who that will be tomorrow as a precursor to their announcing their full lineup, which is going to be really revealed on Friday. So if you see our social media at New Music Generator, you'll be able to find all the information there as to that artist and what that festival is. Now, going back to the inbox, it's time to play you another new track now, this time from Blake Baker. Thank you to Blake for getting in touch and sending us his latest track. Just bring it up here on the old computer to the left of me here. Blake says, hope you're doing well. Wanted to send you my latest track, which was released on the 20th of February. I would love for it to be played on the new and improved NMG. Yes, this is Out of Sync, an indie singer-songwriter's track about a disconnection in the modern world and being careful to culture real-world connections with people around us rather than being lost in the sometimes loneliness existence of social media. So this track available now, new single from Blake Baker, and it sounds like this.
When I'm in a mess, when I'm out of sync, when I get wrapped up in everything I think, when I stay up late, when I spiral down, will you pick me up when you're around? Let's go to the beach, put our feet in the sand. Don't wanna live a life that's already been planned. It's hard to know who to be, impossible to escape the feeling of the unknown, the feeling that you could break. Keep it lock and key, I'll work it out eventually, and I don't need to have a plan to wanna be a better man. Let's head out when the day is done, set sail for the setting sun. Life's not getting old, it's only just begun. Let's sort out this mess, let's get in sync. I'll keep it simple on the thoughts I think. Let's sort out this mess, let's get in sync. I'll keep it simple on the thoughts I think we'll be alright. Think we'll do just just fine. If you take my hand, place your hand in mine. Time moves much too fast. Together we slow it down. Life's always made better when you're around.
And it's Out of Sync by Blake Baker. Just occurred to me, we've just played a song called Out of Phase, and now we've just played Out of Sync. Thank you, Blake, for getting in touch. Blake, a singer-songwriter from Hertfordshire, which is in our catchment area. If you're a singer-songwriter or a band from Hertfordshire or Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, or Bedfordshire as well, get in touch with us at New Music Generator on Instagram. Inbox at newmusicgenerator.com is our email address. Now we're heading over to Suffolk now for a new track from Adam Evans. Hello, Adam. Thank you for sending this through. He says, I had the idea for this song in 2024, but never got around to starting it. Ironically, I was too scared to write it in case I didn't do the concept justice. Eventually, I had to bite the bullet. I wrote the song, played every instrument, and produced, mixed, and mastered it myself. I'm beyond proud of this song, he says, and the story it tells. It's about growing up fast. Growing up, fear, and the weight of responsibility. I hope it gives people the push to stop playing everything so safe and actually live. Sure, it's scary. I read a whole song about that, he says, but what's worse, the things that didn't go to plan or the things that we never even tried? This is new from Adam Evans. It is called Scared of the Dark.
When did the monsters from under my bed pack up their stuff and move into my head? When did the fire of fear start to spread, burning all the innocence I had left? When did I get so afraid that I'd fall, that I stopped myself from climbing at all? And when did I get too big for these four walls, and the universe start to feel small? I'm scared that my parents, they won't live forever, 'cause everything changes faster than the weather. I'm scared that time passes by quicker than ever. What if I blink and miss it all together? What if when I love you way too hard, so it hurts all the more when you break my heart? It was easy when nothing was falling apart, when I was just scared of the dark. When did the tightrope I'm get so thin, when God knows I'm no good at balancing? When did it get so high, and when does it end, so I can stop and breathe again? I'm scared that my parents, they won't live forever, 'cause everything changes faster than the weather. I'm scared that time passes by quicker than ever. What if I blink and miss it all together? What if when I love you way too hard, so it hurts all the more when you break my heart? It was easy when nothing was falling apart, when I was just scared of the dark. When I was just scared of the dark. Why is it so hard for me to take a risk when playing it safe's not how I wanna live? Wish I could go back to when I was a kid, 'cause this adult stuff isn't it.
That is new from Suffolk singer-songwriter Adam Evans. It is called "Scared of the Dark." I really like that. I like the production on it with the choir type vocals there in the choruses too, complementing Adam's voice. Thanks, Adam, for sending that through. Now we're going to play you a track from Mike Udin. Now, I've known Mike for a long time because I've known Mike's son, Ben Udin, who you may know from bands such as Staycations, formerly, now known as Good Health, but Ben's also been in various other bands, going back, Cambridge band, Glue from back in the day, but also Little Hand Feet from when he was up in Leeds. And I'd known Mike was kind of playing around on the guitar and kind of into music, but I didn't realise that he was writing music, and I think Ben's kind of been giving him some encouragement. So I got this email from Mike. It's nice to hear from you, Mike. I haven't seen you for a while, so I hope you're doing all right. He says, I've been working on a few songs with my son Ben and wondered if you might be interested in hearing some of them. If not too old to take part, never too old. So I was like, yeah, absolutely, send them through. So he says, I've been writing songs forever, and Ben persuaded me to record some. Here is All My Love to You, which is a heartfelt, tender story of devotion, a timeless love song, an Eagles-inspired track that has a rich storytelling, classic melodies, and echoes the timeless warmth of the Beatles' harmonies. It chronicles feelings of overwhelming love for that special someone from early morning to late at night. It's an upbeat pop rock, country rock feel with an overall 60s retro vibe and features harmonised lead guitar played live. No harmonizer, he says. Well, thank you, Mike, for getting in touch. I don't know if this is released yet or if there's plans to release it. But for now, we're going to play it and share it with the rest of you. This is Mike Udin and his track, which is called All My Love to You.
You're my woman and I'm your man. We're both doing the best we can. For the rest of my life I plan to give all my love to you. In the morning we slowly rise. I kiss the sleep from your tired eyes. Sleepy smile in your sweet surprise. I give all my love to you. In the dark and lonely times, somehow hard to see. And all the time I was looking for you, you were looking for me. Working day when I feel alone, I call you up just to say hello. I can't wait till we get back home to give all my love to you. So you go to bed, I watch some film on TV instead. Sleepy kiss in your sleepy head. I give all my love to you. In the dark and lonely times, somehow hard to see. But all the time I was looking for you, you were looking for me. One woman who I call mine. Two lovers who share their time. We love loving and feeling fine. I give all my love to you. I give all my love to you. I give all my love to you. To you. Give all my love to you.
I have to say, it's also, for me, got a bit of a Beatles kind of sound to it as well. Really like that. That's Mike Udin and All My Love to You. Definitely release that, Mike, if you weren't planning on doing so. And we can tell where Ben gets his musical inspiration and talent from, can't we? Ben is a very talented vocalist, guitarist, drummer. Probably can play lots of other instruments as well. Recording engineer and live sound engineer. In fact, he probably recorded that, probably played the drums in the background as well, who knows. Yeah, there we go. Gets it all from you, Mike. Thank you very much for sending that track through and saying nice to hear from you again. You're watching the New Music Generator. Coming up, a new music video from Emmy Davis.
You're watching the New Music Generator live with Tim Willett.
The rain keeps falling. The strike of lightning makes me doubt. Thunder is a calling, and the wind keeps crying out so loud. My heart is sinking. It's turning grey inside and out. Oh God, I'm praying that the sun peeks through the clouds. Just come on out and cook. Come on out now and shine your light down. Come on out and cook. Come on out now. Just keep your light on. Come on out and cook. Come on out now and show us how it's done. Undo the storm that has come. That shines through the raindrops falling as the darkness fades. You know that you can't have rainbows without the rain. The shades of the light are crawling through my window pane. Lord knows that you can't have rainbows without the rain. No longer dreary, blue skies and clouds begin to form. High hopes I'm feeling, 'cause now we're leaving the eye of the storm. Sure wisdom is knowing other storms will come around. Keep on believing that the sun will always rise. And come on out and cook. Come on out now and shine your light down. Come on out and cook. Come on out now. Just keep your light on. Come on out and cook. Come on out now and show us how it's done. Undo the storm that has come. That shines through the raindrops falling as the darkness fades. You know that you can't have rainbows without the rain. The shades of the light are crawling through my window pane. Lord knows that you can't have rainbows without the rain.
There we go. That is Emmy Davis. The track is called Storm. That is her music video, the pop version of the track. And Emmy, if you thought you recognised the name, then you might have done, because she's known for being on Britain's Got Talent in 2022, aged 9 years old at the time. Now she's only 13, and she's continued her passion of singing and releasing her own music. She is from Hertfordshire, so thank you to Emmy and Emmy's mum, Amanda, for getting in touch and sending us that track through. That's Emmy's 4th music release, first time we've heard from her. So thanks for sending that through. And yeah, pleasure to be able to play the video, as we can now do. Now we are all online. We're going to play you a track now from Ely-based, I think it's still Ely-based, Annalie. Annalie. And this is her new track, which is called... Hold on. Go back to my playlist, because the screen's not telling me the full title. I'm Not the One. Thought so. Let's have a listen to this.
G.
You were the one I could talk to, the one that made me feel brand new. You held me down and you walk away. I close my eyes and you're not here, feeling all this pain and fear. You push me down but I won't fall. You shot through my heart, was it love, was it real? Got many questions, though it's been a year. How do I make this feeling disappear? I'm not the one that you give yourself to, that wakes up next to you. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. It's so clear. Now you're down on your knees, asking me to believe, but I'm not the one, I'm not the one. Sometimes I go insane. I feel just like I'm falling. Hold me close, let's get away. Everything drives me crazy. When do we give up on simple? I need to be free, let me go. You shot through my heart, was it love, was it real? Got many questions, though it's been a year. How do I make this feeling disappear? I'm not the one that you give yourself to, that wakes up next to you. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. It's so clear. Now you're down on your knees, asking me to believe, but I'm not the one, I'm not the one. I wanna fly away from here, but it can't be with you. Fly away forever, but I can't do it with you, even if I want to. I'm not the one, even if I want to. I'm not the one for you. I'm not the one that you give yourself to, that wakes up next to you. I'm not the one, I'm not the one. It's so clear. Now you're down on your knees, asking me to believe, but I'm not the one, I'm not the one.
Is I'm Not the One from Annalie, singer-songwriter from Cambridgeshire. Not out yet, that one will be out later on this year, she says.
You're watching The New Music Generator, live with Tim Willett.
You are indeed. The show not live, actually, this week. Premiering on YouTube, broadcasting on Nogs Radio UK. But you can't tell the difference, can you? It's just, I'm not reading any comments out in the chat. So we'll see them when I watch it back. Next week we'll be back live again, streaming on YouTube, Mixcloud, Instagram, maybe even TikTok next week. Most of the music we're playing on today's program wasn't even in the inbox this time last week. Thank you very much for sustaining us with almost 2 hours of brand new music that we haven't played yet on the show. And no exception goes to this next email that comes in from Joe. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm a solo artist based in Galston. That's Norfolk, right? Norfolk-Suffolk border. Currently releasing music under the name of The Salients. I've just released my debut single called Romeo Doesn't Know, Juliet Has a Gun. And I wanted to share it with you guys. It's a heavy metalcore track with a heavy synth element as well. I've attached a bio below. The Salient is a UK East Coast electronic-core project, reliving the sound and spirit of the MySpace era through a modern, deeply personal lens. The project fuses crushing breakdowns, EDM-inspired electronics, and the theatrical melodies with lyrics rooted in nostalgia, identity, and mental health, drawing influence from bands of the era such as Asking Alexandria, Attack Attack, Enter Shikari, and Capture the Crown. The Salient exists somewhere between the past and the present, both tribute and rebirth. Debut single, Romeo Doesn't Know, Juliet Has a Gun, introduces a world of romanticized destruction and emotional unrest, setting the stage for the upcoming EP titled This Was Meant to Mean Something, which will explore the fragile space between who we are, who we pretended to be, and who we became when nobody was watching. The Salient is not just a revival, it's a reminder this never really left. Well, thank you, Joe, for getting in touch. Let's have a listen to your track. This is called, brackets, Romeo Doesn't Know, close brackets, Juliet Has a Gun. I should say language, Timothy. That kind of music would have got me struck off the old place. But I mean, there's no reason why we can't play that kind of stuff at the moment, anyway. Whilst we're not on an Ofcom licensed radio station, yes. That is a new track by the Salients from Galston. Romeo Doesn't Know, Juliet Has a Gun, and that's What was the description? Electro ronica or something like that. Hard, basic electro metalcore was that? I think that was probably it. That makes more sense. Very good. All right, now for something completely different, everybody. Here comes Andy Griffin. Great show on YouTube last night. Much prefer the format. Far more interactive. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Not quite so interactive today, but maybe still more interactive than we used to be, even though we're not actually live right now. This is a track called Sunsets in the Bay, a true story of two people who struggled with relationships until they finally found each other, only to have their love affair cut short by a sudden fatal illness. Taken from Andy's album, The Happiness Illusion, which is coming soon. This single's out on March the 20th. Let's have a listen to this. This is new from Andy Griffin.
New music generator.
I thought that this was me, meant to be incomplete. No one in my life for me to share. Then I saw her face across the crowded room. I couldn't help myself, I just had to stare. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. I never knew the pain that lied ahead. I wouldn't change a single second. I'd rather instead be with you, watching sunsets in the bay. We missed the last train home. She said, no, I don't wanna be alone, so you can come along with me. We talked into the night. I fell in love at first sight. Cupid's arrow tore into my heart. She loved to play with shadows, but now it's me who's on this hell of ground that we found. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. I never knew the pain that lied ahead. I wouldn't change a single second. I'd rather instead be with you, watching sunsets in the bay. I took her to a doctor. He said nothing now can stop her. She's already gone, lost the fight. By the time they got here, swimming through the sad tears, the ambulance had driven out of sight. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. I never knew the pain I'd feel inside. I wouldn't change a single second. No, I wouldn't turn the tide. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. I never knew the pain that lied ahead. I wouldn't change a single second. I'd rather instead be with you, watching sunsets in the bay.
Andy Griffin, Sunsets in the Bay. Andy, I'm getting a bit of Gary Barlow from your voice in that song. Hello, Gary Barlow here. Yeah, and that's a compliment, as I love Gary Barlow and take that. Yeah, sounding a bit Gary Barlow. That's Andy Griffin, Sunsets in the Bay. Now, if you're watching us on... Oh, my camera's just gone as I move too much. Hello? Focus, focus. There we go. If you're watching us on YouTube, hello. Could you do me a favour? I never thought I'd be one of these people. Could you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know when we're live? Please, that would be lovely. at New Music Generator. If you're not on YouTube, then go and find us. We've got like 60 subscribers in a week, so 100 would be nice before next week. That'd be good. You can also follow us on Mixcloud Live. Follow us on Instagram at New Music Generator as well. And yeah, we might be on TikTok soon if I can remember what the login is. Anyway, baby steps. Right, another music video coming up for you. This one followed by an email which reads as follows. Hi Tim, we're a brand new unsigned band. Singer grew up near Royston. Tick, we'll allow you in. Our first song, called Forget Me Not Captain Scott, is a song with 3 stories, the last of which is a farce. Maybe you can start listening already, and if you like the sound of it, read on. Well, I haven't listened to it, but I read on anyway. Here's a link to both of our songs, and there is a live unplugged version of the song as well, which we're going to play. Now, the unplugged version is a video, which is why I've decided to play it. 2 months after the band came together in a residency in Berlin, Friedrichshain, hopefully pronounced that right, the singer, that's me, brackets, had a thyroid operation and had to sing nothing at all for a few months. When it was time to start playing again, I was very low on self-confidence and a bit depressed and decided, stuff it, edited. I should write anything at all, however odd or bad. Just get it down. An interesting result of this stuff it mood was that I didn't want to write anything coherent and accessible. I wanted to chuck together a word salad with jarring, obscure references without developing or explaining them. So that's what I did, and Forget Me Not came into being. It does hang together loosely. The procession of folk heroes, Captain Scott, Lancelot, all foolish anti-heroes, King Canute and Jonah, all exemplify a foolhardy sort of heroism, and the song says, no thanks, I choose life, even if I don't go down in history for it. Most importantly, I think it's funny. Before our next band rehearsal, Timo, our bassist, and I had a moment to kill with a guitar, so I said, I wrote this random song, it's probably rubbish. Do you want to hear it? To my great surprise, he thought it was good, so we hijacked the rehearsal to record. We were listening to Aldous Harding and Andrew Bird at the time. That earworm bouzouki riff was originally played on the piano before Win Oren on lead bouzouki joined to make it sound quirky and artful instead of comical. Marlon Moyer also deserves a massive credit here for sending vocal arrangements across the ocean, arranged on a phone app between studio sessions in Los Angeles. 2 years after forming, 1 year after recording, 2 days after uploading it to our distributor, we got an email from Meta that our Instagram account had been permanently banned. Oh no. Our patient building with thousands of followers, a centerpiece of our promotion and outreach, was down without any reason given. So building up again with community, direct messaging and more local gigs, less anti-democratic, unhealthy big tech, more music, less content. I tend to hate over intellectual songs. This song is right on the edge, and I did try to hate it, but I think those heavy lyrics are counterweighted by a sing-song melody and redeemed by the most memorable line, "This is the only chance I've got," which is as plain and clear as it gets. That instrumental riff is right off the edge of being too silly, but Callum delivers it with poise. The bass is very lively, on the edge of being a backseat driver, but it's a powerful engine for the groove. Forget Me Not is a bold, characterful, catchy and crowd favourite. You can't argue with the crowd. I think you're going to like it. So this is from Jem and his band called Some Self. Now, let's have a listen and a watch to the music video for this. This is a unplugged live version of the track, and it's playing now on an MG.
Many years I've spun, thorn in my thumb, but the foxglove won, and the ties come undone. Many years I've railed, thrown in the shale, but the storm didn't come. Emperor
This is the only chance I've got. Proud old dog, won't you wash me clean? Oh, when I've run from the light of the sun, leash about my lung, spite on my tongue. Many years I've sailed, chased that whale, but the storm must come. All this will be done, so forgive me, Captain Scott. This is the only chance I've got. You'll go on, proud old dog, I'll be gone sometime. So forgive me, Captain Scott. This is the only chance I've got. You go on, proud old dog, I'll be gone sometime. Unrank me Camelot. This is the only chance I've got. Nineveh, I'm old and sore. Cough me up ashore. Good to have you boys. Shake hands.
I like this because I can see the people that we're playing, which you can't normally do, obviously, when you're just playing an audio version of a track. That is an unplugged version, which you can find on the band's YouTube channel, and they are called Some Self. That was recorded last year in Berlin in front of some lovely sunflowers, I have to say. Very nice backdrop there. That is Jem and his mates, Win Oren, Felix Seafluth, and Timo Rugamer. I probably completely butchered the pronunciations of those. Now, which one of them? Singer grew up... So it's you that grew up near Royston, Jem, is it? Okay, but where are you based now? Are you still based in the UK, or are you still in Germany? I'm just curious to know. There is a B-side of that track, which you can find, called Pocket Full of Love. And I'm assuming, because you put 12-2 next to the title, Forget Me Not Captain Scott, is the release date. So therefore, it's available now. But there we go. I like that very much. All right. We are going to take a track from the band I was talking about earlier on, which is The Detour, a good up-and-coming band from Suffolk, recorded by Kyle from Voyage. So we like Kyle, so we should also play this track for this reason. So this is Headaches from The Detour.
wish I couldn't hear you. Your sentence sends me into disarray, and your sickness makes my insides bleed with you. So darling, I don't wanna hear it. Darling, I don't wanna hear it.
I still felt the urge to talk then at the break, but I didn't. It's Headaches by the Detour. Impressive set at Bury Sound, P5 last weekend. Enjoyed it, and yeah, enjoyed meeting you guys as well. Actually, I let you into a little secret, and they came over and said hi, and I completely hadn't clicked that they were playing in Bury Sound, and they were the same band that I played on Wednesday, until they came over and introduced themselves to me. So thank you for doing that. It was nice to put faces to names. Right, we played a few weeks ago a track by Melancholic Technotronic, and it has a music video attached to it. And Paul, who is behind the project, has sent us the music video. So if you are watching on YouTube, have a watch of this. This is the video for Are You Down? There we go. That is Melancholic Technotronic. And Are You Down, the music video for the track we played on the show a few weeks ago. There is actually another new track coming out on the 6th of March. This is Paul Bruce, who is the brother of Neil Bruce from the band Xehanort, formerly of Bouquet of Dead Crows. And we've got a new track that they've sent through that we'll play on the show next week. Right, we are rapidly reaching the end of the programme this week, about another 10 minutes or so to go. If you missed any of the show, you can scroll back or you can watch it again anytime you like on our YouTube. It'll also be available on Mixcloud Live, and a podcast will be coming soon as well. Before we go, though, a couple more tracks from the playlist from the last couple of weeks, beginning with this one from Dead Reynolds, which I believe is out at the end of this week. This is their new track. That single is available on Friday. It's the new one from Dead Reynolds. It is called Face Me. Now, the band formerly known as Helix, nowadays known as Chance for Good, headlined the fifth and final heat of Bury Sound last Saturday night in Bury St Edmunds. And in their set was this. This is Stick Around. I believe there is another single coming from them very soon, and it might have a music video attached to it. So if it does, we'll get our hands on that. Stick Around by the Suffolk-based band Chance for Good. That concludes this week's edition of the New Music Generator. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Podcasts will be available very soon. You can watch back this video broadcast on our YouTube and Mixcloud Live accounts. And as I mentioned earlier, keep an eye on our social media because we've got an announcement coming with a partnership that we're doing with one of the region's biggest unsigned music festivals. Not just unsigned music festivals full stop, which will be announced tomorrow lunchtime, Thursday. Playlist of the tracks that we've played on the programme today will be available on our social media as well at New Music Generator, Instagram and Facebook. I will leave you before I see you again next Wednesday from 7 o'clock with this from Voyage. It's Coconut Shy. Bye-bye.
I've seen you standing in the corner like a prize nobody dares to win. Every word I try just feels like water falling short, not breaking in. Cause you're coconut, coconut, coconut shy. Hard to hit, always high and dry. Coconut, coconut, coconut shy. I keep trying, baby, I don't know why. But I can't walk away, I won't lie. You don't talk much, but you don't need to. Every silence holds a melody, like a tune that only I can read through. Locked inside your mystery. Cause you're coconut, coconut, coconut shy. Hard to reach with a hope for light. Coconut, coconut, coconut shy. I keep trying, baby, I don't know why. But I can't walk away and I won't lie. And I played this game too long to walk away when the aim feels wrong. But I see that smile, that figure of light. Maybe one day you step into the night. You don't know how much you move me. Even standing still, you change my tide. Every miss just gets me moving to a rhythm I can't hide. Someday the shell might crack and you see me where you stand. I'll be the one who's coming back with no prizes in my hand. Just a plan. 'Cause you're coconut.